भारत माता शिव शक्ति अवतार सच्ची गीता मुरली 13th October 2025 morning class 24th May 1968 Om Namah Shivaya. Sweet children, the Father is called knowledgeful, the ocean of knowledge, the seed of the human world tree, and the Vrikshapati, Lord of the tree. People refer to the Lord of the tree as Brihaspati, Jupiter. Now the period of Brihaspati is upon you. That is, you are under the influence of Brihaspati and are becoming the masters of heaven. Later, when Ravan comes, the period of Rahu begins. Om Namah Shivaya. Those children who have studied the Gita well, raise your hands. In the Gita, it is written, Shri Krishna Bhagavan Vacha. Shri Krishna spoke. Shri Krishna spoke. This is the very first and most important point. You children know that Bharat had once attained salvation. What kind of salvation? There is the picture of Lakshmi and Narayan. You know that 5000 years ago, when it was the golden age in Bharat, Lakshmi and Narayan ruled. Now it is the Iron Age. When they ruled in Bharat, there was no other religion. 5000 years ago, the kingdom of the Sun dynasty, Suryavamshi, existed. Then came the kingdom of the Moon dynasty, Chandravamshi. Bharat was the kingdom of these deities alone. There was no other rule. This is a study, not a devotion. There is no study in devotion. Study exists in knowledge. Yajna, tapasya, charity, and acts of religion belong to the path of devotion. After doing intense devotion, God Himself has to come to give its reward. Devotion is completed at the end of the Iron Age, that is, when the old world comes to an end. Then God comes to establish the new world and destroy the old one. You children understand that when the original eternal deity religion is established, there is no other religions. No, there are many religions. The original eternal deity religion no longer exists. Only its images remain. This is the true Gita. Those who have studied the Gita on the path of devotion know that it says Sri Krishna spoke. But that is not true. It is Shiv Bhagwan Vacha. God Shiva speaks. Now who is called God? How many gods are there? So many. God is one. Others say he takes 24 incarnations. Fish incarnation, tortoise incarnation, and so on. So, does that mean God was even born as a fish and tortoise? These are insults to God. The Father explains, people have been insulting me. Who speaks? Shiv Bhagwan Vacha, the one who is the bestower of salvation for all is this Shiv Baba. He himself explains, sweet, sweet children, consider yourselves souls, not bodies. In the path of devotion, that is in Ravan's kingdom, you have considered yourselves bodies, that is called body consciousness. The Father explains, by becoming body conscious, you become residents of hell. I come and make you soul conscious once again. Consider yourselves souls. Souls are imperishable. They shed one body and take another. This is a study, not a satsang. All those other satsangs you have attended for many births are false. The Father has first of all corrected the great error in the Gita. It should say, Shiv Bhagwan Vacha, the highest on high God is the incorporeal Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, Shiva. Krishna cannot be called the Supreme Father. The Supreme Father is only the one incorporeal God. The father has also explained that there are two fathers. One is the worldly Laukic father, and the other is the spiritual Parlaukic father. From the worldly father, you receive a limited inheritance, and from the spiritual father, the unlimited inheritance. The worldly father cannot be called the supreme father. Supreme means the highest on high. God the Father says, I come only once to change the impure world into the pure new world. This is the Father's divine task, which no one else can perform. The Father sits and explains that in the Geeta a great mistake was made, because of which the people of Bharat became residents of hell. The Father now makes you children infallible, so that you may again become residents of heaven. 5000 years ago, these Lakshmi and Narayan, the Sun dynasty rulers, Surya Vanshi, had their kingdom. Then came the Moon dynasty Chandravamshi. Heaven is called the Golden Age, and the Silver Age is called the Semi Heaven, or the kingdom of Rama and Sita, because 2 degrees are reduced. This study cannot be found in the Vedas or scriptures. This is the highest study of all. The Father explains all those are of the path of devotion. The path of knowledge is called day, the golden and silver ages, and the path of devotion is called night, the copper and iron ages. On the dark night of devotion, people stumble in ignorance. The copper and iron ages are the night of the Brahmins. The Brahmins' day is the golden and silver ages. Day is heaven, the silver age is semi heaven, because 2 degrees are lost. Then in the copper age, the kingdom of Ravan begins. People do not even know who Ravan is. They make an effigy of him and burn it, so he must be an enemy. They burn only the effigy of an enemy, but human beings do not even know this. You know that at first there was the household path, and then after taking 84 births, they came down. Those who were of the Sun dynasty, Suryavamshi, took so many births, and those of the Moon dynasty, Chandravamshi, took that many. The Father has explained that you do not know your own birth. Even the one into whom I enter does not know his own birth. Shiva Baba sits and explains. Shiva is called Baba. Krishna is not called Baba or God. God is only the incorporeal Father. His praise is different and Krishna's praise is different. The ocean of knowledge, the purifier, cannot be Krishna. The Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, alone is the ocean of knowledge, the ocean of happiness, and the ocean of peace. This praise belongs only to the unlimited Father. The limited parents, children, and all others sing his praise, but they do not understand it. Here, those without understanding receive the true understanding from the unlimited Father. You received it before, and that is how you became Lakshmi and Narayan. Then, after taking 84 births, you became ignorant and Tamo Pradhan. Now, the Father has come again to make you Sato Pradhan. The Father sits and teaches you. This is the university of the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, through which you become deities from humans. Even in the scriptures, his praise is sung. They call Nanak a Guru, but the Father has explained that except for the one Sadguru, there is no true Guru. On the path of devotion, there are countless Gurus. You know, you now know who the real Guru is. Today, whom do people make their Guru? Those who make human widows and children orphans. Who are they? The sannyasis. They leave their homes and their wives become widows and their children become orphans. At this time, everyone is like a widow or orphan. Their so called followers are also not truly followers. They falsely say we are followers of so and so. If they themselves have renounced the household life, then those who follow them are also called followers. How can impure householders follow the pure renunciates? Only when you become pure can you be called followers, but they are hungry for wealth and do not know the truth. The one who tells the truth is the one Father. The Father alone comes and explains the truth. They listen to the story of Satyanarayan. But it is true. Do they really become Narayan? Not at all. Here you have come to become Lakshmi and Narayan. On the path of devotion, you have listened to false stories. It is said that Shankar narrated the story of immortality to Parvati, but he is the subtle but he is in the settled region. How could he come here? That too is false. The iron age is called hell and the golden age is called heaven. The silver age is not called heaven, it is semi heaven because the world has become old. The soul that was pure becomes impure. Only children come here. Those who can understand this knowledge, outsiders cannot understand it. For this is something new. This is the time of the Geeta's episode when the old world is transformed into the new. The very word heaven makes your mouth water. Nowadays, when someone dies, they say, so and so went to heaven. So, was he living in hell before? They have no sense that is why they are called stone intellects. This is a jungle of thorns where people go on tricking one another and use the dagger of lust. Ever since the kingdom of Ravan began, they have been using the dagger of lust on one another. Now the father says lust is the greatest enemy. This Ravan is the enemy of all. That is why they burn him. But human beings do not know who he is. Even great prime ministers burn Ravan's effigy, but they have no idea who he is. This is a demonic government. The divine government existed in the golden age. The demoniac government exists in the iron age. Look how elevated the kingdom of Lakshmi and Narayan was. Even foreigners say, Lord Krishna, God is Radhe. But the people of Bharat know nothing. They alone have forgotten. They do not even know that the highest on high God is incorporeal. How could they call Krishna that? Krishna is a human being with divine virtues who, after taking 84 births, becomes one with the demonic traits. You children understand these things now. Then, when you go to heaven, this knowledge disappears. There is no need for scriptures there. Now you are receiving the unlimited inheritance from the unlimited Father. They celebrate Shiva Jayanti, but not a single human being knows when Shiv Baba came, what he did, or what heaven or hell truly are. This world is a brothel. All are drowning in the ocean of vice. The golden age is called heaven, and the iron age is called hell. The people of hell are those of the iron age. The people of heaven are those of the golden age. They are wiseless, and they sing their praise as completely wiseless. Who says this? Those who are completely vicious. They themselves say we are completely vicious and you are completely wiseless. The world changes. In the golden age, all are wiseless. In the iron age, all are vicious. It is in this that souls take 84 births. People say 8.4 million births, but the Father says humans do not take 8.4 million births. God Himself says, you have defamed me so much. You say that I am omnipresent, that I exist in every particle, in every wall. The unlimited Father who makes you the masters of the world, who teaches you Raja Yoga, or You have thrown him into countless births. The father says, when in Bharat the people become so degraded, living in a brothel, calling God omnipresent in every speck, they insult me greatly. First they said he takes 24 incarnations. Then he comes in every age, and finally he is omnipresent even in dogs and cats. Just see what their state has become. Now the Father has come to grant salvation and liberation to all. In the golden age, everyone has salvation. Only few exist there. Now there are countless religions. There is also the picture of the Trimurti, but they have removed Shiva and kept only Brahma, Vishnu, and Shankar. It is even written that through Brahma there is establishment, through Shankar destruction, and through Vishnu sustenance. Yet they have erased the name of the one who inspires them all. Even in government, there must be the Trimurti, but no one knows who the real Trimurti is. What establishment does he bring about? He transforms Bharat into heaven. He is not alone. You two are the children of Brahma. Heaven is not established through Vishnu or Shankar. The Father says to everyone, lust is your greatest enemy. By conquering it, you become the conquerors of the world. You children come to the unlimited Father to receive the unlimited inheritance. You receive happiness for 21 births. Then in the kingdom of Ram, you begin to descend the ladder. In the kingdom of Ravan, everyone drowns in the ocean of vice. In Shiva's temple, no one drowns. You children now understand the Father is called the knowledgeful one, the ocean of knowledge, the seed of the human world tree and Lord of the tree. People call the Lord of the tree Brihaspati. When Brihaspati's period comes, it is auspicious. Now Brihaspati's period is upon you. You have become the masters of heaven. Then Ravan comes and Rahu's period begins. For half the cycle there is Brihaspati's period, and for half the cycle there is Rahu's period. Ravan turns the world into a brothel. The Father transforms it into Shiva's temple. No human beings know these things. They all belong to the Shudra community. You belong to the Brahmin community. The Brahmins have the top knot. God Himself is teaching you to become deities. There is the system of the four castes, but no picture shows the Brahmin caste. Above all is Shiv Baba, but they do not show him either. They are ignorant. They studied the Geeta, and at the very beginning it says, Sri Krishna spoke. The Father says, this is absolutely wrong. The correct form is Shiv Bhagwan Vacha. How vast is the difference between Shiva and Krishna? Shiva's praise is limitless. He is the ocean of knowledge and the ocean of happiness, from whom you receive your inheritance. These deities are completely virtuous, 16 celestial degrees full, completely viceless. Maryada Purushottam, the deities of non-violence. Non-violence means not using the dagger of lust. They call out, O purifier, come, make us the masters of the pure world. Could Krishna make anyone pure? No, the purifier is only the one Father, no one else. Not even the Ganges can purify souls. Acha, love and remembrance, and namaste to the sweet, sweet spiritual children. Namaste, Baba. Om Namah Shivaya. Blessings. You may be a worthy teacher. What does teacher mean? What is the easiest method to teach the greatest education? Here, teacher means one who becomes the embodiment of teaching. The easiest method of giving teaching is not through words but through your form, through actions, not just through speech. Did you not see the corporeal Father? He gave teachings through his form and actions. Therefore, a worthy teacher is one who gives teachings to many through each of his steps. For this, always remember one mantra: whatever actions I perform, others will see and do the same. Om Namah Shivaya.